What up, Tinder? This is how I usually dress when I'm at home, SNES. I'm just asleep on my table. Anyway. I have a lot of things to alchemize today. I'm not gonna lie, this year has really gotten me more comfortable with short shorts and crop tops. And I'm not sure the world is ready for this yet. Oh yeah, we gotta find Claudia's house. SNES is gonna bring it back. What? I don't know, making tea? Tea sounds wonderful. I could always go for more tea. Ah! I am gonna reset my controller. This game, for some reason, has some sort of input glitching. Okay. Alright, well... Hold on. Let's try this again. I don't know what it is. If I, like, leave a controller plugged in for too long or change controllers, for some reason, like, the triggers just go really wonky. Minor technical difficulties. I'm probably gonna have some more Rooibos. My stash of like non-caffeinated teas is woefully low. Cause I'm not like a big fan of just like boring decaf tea. I prefer like fruity, some fruitier teas at night. There we go. I need to make Home Slice a good good steak hammer. Oh yeah, we fought the big boy. I forgot we did that. There's SNES's girl. I don't understand how she stands up, dude. Yogi Sweet Tangerine? I have not. Generally, I prefer loose leaf tea. Like, I'm a huge loose leaf tea fan. I'm pretty sure I posted pictures in the Discord. Like, I own way too much tea. There's no such thing, but, you know, I'll just say we own enough. Yogi's a brand, correct? They have kind of like a very simplistic, kind of rustic looking logo, if I recall. I'll definitely put it on the list. Also, how you doing tonight, Metronome? Hope you are doing well. Yes, I will take literally as much water as I can. Yo, what are these? I got eggs? Eggs! Why eggs? Pero. Yeah, the hideout's got some dope stuff right in this little area to gather. I guess at some point I'll have to buy the DLC so I can decorate the house. Oh, sweet, honey ant. I don't think I have too many of those. What's the button? There we go. There's your girl SNES. Bubba, if I ever say my back hurts, remind me this lady exists. Look at, what is it? That posture is horrible. Maybe she gets better connection to the mothership with that kind of angle. It looks like a table. It's a table. It looks like a map. Oh wow, that was a good guess. It's a map. Wow. Man, I'm so smart figuring out this game. Oh, did we get to finish the map? Oh? Oh, word. This is like a portable like a portable signpost. Okay, dope. Oh, Ruthie's a crazy bitch. Oh, she's making pitch. I bet she's pitch. Oh no, she's smoking. Yeah, she's smoking. Got like an irons and it's not air, but it's hot enough. Look at. We've been watching a history program like all day unintentionally. Literally been all day. The history major in me never really goes quiet. Okay, so we got Tao. I was gonna call him Nigel for some reason. We got Tao. A new stake hammer. Which will definitely help that boy. Maybe I can sell that later. I don't really need to make flour, but it's good to know I have everything I need. There should be a chest here. There we go. Drop that stuff off. Oops, the Hydro homie's back at it, bubba. Paretayo. Yes, I'm sure I want these plants. We have tons of usage for them. Especially the sunny honey flower. Super handy. Okay, so our next goal is to go to Claudia. I'm gonna explore a little bit. Grab some more material. Pony. Looks like some honey over there as well. Very nice. I'm getting my chains down as well. Almost level 14. Very nice. There we go. Everybody level 14. Good job. Pound? Yep. Most of these are medicine plants. Very nice. Right on top. Well, let's see if we can clear an area. Nice rare drop. It's a weasel. Stinky weasels. Giant weasel. Whoa, I forgot how much damage that does. And we got some animal fur. Wham. Tao just comes in direct face. Soft, soft sand. Wheat in the bag. Oh, sandstone. Nice. Wham. Womp. Good job, Tao. Oh, that one's aggressive. Nice. Nice little chunk of experience there too. And we got some ribs, it looks like. This used to be an atelier. Ooh, bitter root. We don't have too much of that. Definitely take that. I don't know about clearing out this whole area. There are a lot of enemies here all of a sudden. Take the crimson ore. Definitely need to stack up on that. Bronk. Probably be running out of space in our inventory soon. Ooh, couple of ores here. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about this stuff. Whoa, bro. Dude, almost made me have a bad time. I don't have anything I think that can actively use against these. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. This sucks. Like I said, I'm gonna die. Oh boy. This does not look good. I'm gonna die at some point, so. It was not stunned. Oh, we didn't die. Are we somehow gonna fight our way out of this? Yo, I can't believe we survived. Oh boy. As it turns out, I still don't have the right tools for it. Oh well. What's up, Alec? How are you, dude? Man, dude, we got donked on. Ooh, new flowers. Yeah, I got new stuff. Oh yeah, don't forget that book's like almost 30 years old, I think. $13 hours? Jeez. HE-double-U. Yo, I got a bunch of new items, which is super dope. Ryza is definitely gonna be behind. I made some good grass beans. Don't make noises to me, Art. There we go. That'll be much better. There's still a bunch of stuff I can already. Oh, that sounds really good, dude. The update on what? It depends. You know me. I'm pretty up to date when it comes to shit, Sharky. Oh, word? We're going ghost hunting? The House resolution just passed. There's no surprise there. The question was, did it have any unexpected votes on it? Yeah, well, I think Mike Pence should go count his fucking dick. Mitch, the questionable thing is Mitch said he was in favor of it. And I think Mitch's thing is he's losing all the money from those super PACs. Yeah, fucking tell me about it, dude. Learn some self-control. Yeah, I was reading that. Like I said, that's probably a political just move. Basically making sure if he at least puts up a front and at least votes, you know, in favor of it, knowing full well no one else will. At least he can, you know, argue with the corporations that have decided to pause their funding and be like, well, you know, you see here, I voted for it, and as leader of the Republican Party, I think you should just please let me suck your dick for money. That's my Mitch McConnell impersonation. It's not great. Preferably, I have to use it less and less over the years. Yep, broken clocks, baby. Yo, what? Yo, who are you? Who is this cute lady? Her name is Cynthia. Her outfit's really cool. I'm sure it won't go anywhere. Much like everything that happens in American politics, it's just more of the same. More of the same, different names. I like Cynthia's hair color. It contrasts very nicely with her aquamarine blue eyes. So I'm not sure why Ryza is just constantly blushing. Maybe she's drunk all the time. This is just like some sort of weird absinthe-fueled hallucination. All her brains went to her thighs. Nah. I've honestly really been enjoying this. I don't care if anyone wants to crack a joke at it. This game's been really fun. It's like such a no pressure environment. Like even if you die, it's like, oh, you don't even game over. You just go back to your hideout and you lose a random percentage of the things you found. No biggie. Try again. Oh, I have a bunch of these. I'm just gonna turn this right in. A jiggling recipe? Okay. Let's give you some of these. So that's a new recipe I'm gonna get here. I'm not sure what it's for. What is Garland Atelier? I learned a new recipe. I don't know what the recipe is. We'll have to go check it out. All right. I need to find what's-her-face's house. And at some point, I guess what I'll do is I can pass time. Maybe? I forget how to pass time in this game. Yeah, this game's super comfy. The music's good. It's such a no-pressure environment, which is good for me sometimes because all I do is just grind and grind and grind. Oh, I have to go back to fast forward time at Ryza's house. Arland? I am not familiar. Like, this is the first of this series I've played. Oh, gelatin powder. No, I should have guessed. I'm sure that actually has some pretty serious uses. Iwosh. Oh, word? That seems pretty awful. I like that she just seamlessly jumps upstairs and slopes. Ah, okay. As it turns out, it's not a ghost. Bubba. Game update. It's not a ghosty woasty. This chick looks like she's either really nervous or about to have a shit. Maybe both. Yeah, exactly, VG. How have you been, brother? I've been doing all right. I've been speedrunning a lot. A lot. Got a virtual avatar. Been just basically working on this channel and content as much as I can. Ooh, we got a crab. The YouTube, I've been just uploading as much stuff to it as I can. One, for backup purposes. Two, to maybe introduce a new audience. I've done runs on Games Done Quick's channel. I helped out with, I believe with Alex's help as well, with Questing for Glory. It's been busy. It's been very busy. Oh, exactly, dude. Why do you think I can jump so high? Just a pair of legs with a mouth attached to it. This game could benefit from auto-scrolling, so I could get up and, grab some water or something. Perhaps make some tea. Claudia is definitely in love with Ryza. I'm just gonna throw it right out there. Blessed Yuri. Blessed Yuri. Yep. I still got my ups. Just, yeah, the rest of my body ain't hanging tough at 30. So that's why we do Ring Fit every day. Yeah, it's definitely something that I enjoy. If I don't want to wear pants, I don't have to. It's terrific. I don't have people constantly telling me I look tired or that I should go to bed, which is really nice. Shelby doesn't have to wear pants. That's the ultimate victory in this house. But yeah, we've been mad busy. The only real bummer is we haven't been able to do anything all year. And we've had to postpone our wedding and honeymoon like 3 times. I mean, you can still tell me to go to bed, but you're not a tier 3 sub. You don't have the bed emote. Sorry. Enjoy your lurk, Sharky. Dude, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if you're that desperate to see how I look, swing by a Ring Fit stream, I guess. That's really what you care about. But, like, I definitely took a hit in viewership, but I'm totally okay with it, because that means either people are really weirded out by this thing, which, you know, whatever, that's up to them, or they weren't here for my content, which is even kind of weirder. Like, why would you just go online and stare at someone for hours at a time? Just like basically a floating torso? I don't fucking know, man. It's not my thing. But, I mean, that was kind of the goal. I'd rather have people that are here for the content and supporting what I do as to just blindly, just like, fucking being weird. That's right. Because you are a baby compared to me. You're so young. And you can't tell me to go to bed, Reliant. I'm like 20 years older than you. Bubba. That's okay. I'm weird too. Also, how does one find clothing like this? She's got like basically shoulder pads, but the shoulders exposed, the upper arms exposed. And for those that haven't really noticed, Ryza's hoodie actually has an open back as well. The clothing design in this is very interesting. Yeah, true. I mean, I am an anime. I'm still waiting for my updated wardrobe to come through. I like that she's got the Prince Noctis gloves. Yo, Larry coming in for 39 months. What up, Senor Larry? Yeah, no doubt, Reliant. I mean, that's been the really tough thing for me, is making sure, like, now that I'm like not actually on camera, I definitely have to up my commentary game. And I've been noticing it. Like, I'm definitely a lot more chatty, and I'm getting more comfortable with working on staying conversational and interactive with chat, even if I am, you know, actually dreadfully focused on something. Obviously, this, you know, while we were practicing Ahriman, such was not the case, but, like, I am so uncomfortable with Final Fantasy XII. It's, like, absurd. I couldn't be any more uncomfortable if, like, I was sitting on a fucking bed of nails. I mean, you say that, but there are a lot of streamers that are insanely popular that don't use Facecam. Baru doesn't. Cyrano doesn't. BGG doesn't. Skin Teen doesn't. Lyric doesn't. Yeah, there's a lot of people that buck that trend. I mean, I think it's easier to get established and build an audience if people can see what you look like and hear what you look like. But the one kind of crossover thing that is a positive with the whole virtual avatar thing is that the art community, like, a lot of the more popular art streamers that are good art streamers and aren't just, you know, I hate to say it, but just a pair of boobs on a screen. You know, they don't even use microphones. They do no mic, no cam, no nothing. It's just art. If I have to see Harlanson in here with another Moon emote, I'm gonna shit on the floor in protest. Nah, I don't give a shit. But nah, I mean, like, I think the big thing is there's, you know, the breakdown of the stigma of, oh, you have to have a camera, you have to have a good microphone thing is, Yeah, exactly. And I mean, there are definitely some artists I'm waiting to blow up. Like, our friend Haru is, like, starting to push towards partner, and I think he's going to take off really soon. Well, I'm not sure how they identify anymore. Whenever I ask, they never give me a straight answer. Straight. No mic, no camera. Just art. Yeah, I think that's the thing, VG. And the thing is, if you're not world record, you have to have something else that keeps people interested. Or you yourself need to be engaging. So, I mean, that's what I'm falling back on because, holy Christ, I'm a fucking shit runner. Yes. What? Haru. Yeah, because Haru definitely has said boy multiple times, but their profile says girl. So I don't know. Anytime I ask, they just go, which doesn't really help. But shout outs to Haru, aka Superaisu, a fabulous artist out of Japan. Just very loving, kind person. Just play FF15 forever. I don't know about that. I'm gonna probably try and keep pushing the world record down for my very obscure category, because it does seem to draw attention. It's just I wish people would look at the new world record instead of the old, like, outdated world record from like 3 years ago. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the cool thing, VG, is, like, yeah, I have more interactive stuff on the stream, but for me, it's just getting easier and easier to do this. I mean, I still have a camera. It's still set up the same way. It's just pushed through software. Now I have, like, a little avatar that does all the talking and interaction and mimics pretty much most of the expressions that I have. I'd love for them to get more and more complex with that stuff. But, well, you know, that costs money, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not really comfortable spending, like, serious money for an avatar unless, like, I'm actually starting to generate serious money. Yep, Alex still remembers that works. But, like, there's been so much progress made with streaming stuff. Yeah, it's a matter of time and experience, but also it's especially with the fact that most of the entire world's been shuttered in their houses for a year. Streaming technology, except for, like, physically buying hardware and shit, has become very, very easy to jump into. So I got mine at a steal for right around the $200 mark. The ones I'm looking at now, which have a lot more integration, a lot more expression, a lot more control and customization, are around somewhere in the $800 range. I mean, this would be done by a professional, rigged by a professional, and I would own the copyright for it, or the commercial licensing as well. And that's the big thing. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, commercial rights are a very important thing to discuss with your artists. Yeah, and it's one of those things, like, I would rather spend that money up front instead of, like, blowing up somewhere and then being like, yo, I want to capitalize on this, and then being like, well, you're already insanely popular, so I don't feel comfortable selling you the rights, sorry. I mean, I own the commercial rights for literally all of the things I've ever purchased, like, commissioned. I think except for, like, maybe 1 or 2 emotes. Maybe 1 or 2 emotes. I'd have to check my files. But generally I'm pretty up with that. At least when it comes to, like, illustrations, emotes, anything like that. Like channel panels and, like, anything I use for, like, layouts, not really, because there's almost no real commercial potential there. I mean, I have a commission from Ataru that at some point I will get printed out and put on my car. It's just a question of when do I want to get a new car. The one I have now has, like, 75,000 miles on it, so it's not going to be around for like, you know, another 5 or 6 years, at least as far as I guess. Maybe it will, but yeah, and like Alec was saying, like it's so easy to just literally start streaming these days. Yeah, dude. Well, if I was still doing my old job, I'd be well over 100,000 miles as well on a 2014. Yeah, same with me at this point, Alec. It's been an awesome car to me, and realistically, it doesn't behoove me to sell it. Like, yeah, I could upgrade to something nicer, and it's already a fucking nice car. But like, the most I'm gonna get out of it is like $5,000. Put it towards another car, and then I still have another like 3 to 6 years of car payments. I'd rather just sit on it, save the damn money, and do what I did this time. I'm blessed that my stepfather runs a car dealership, so I get a pretty fucking fair deal. Yeah, I'm just like hooking this dude up. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the Toyota Corolla, man. The thing with Toyotas is they are generally over-engineered and overbuilt. And that's why they fucking don't die. They hold their value and they don't die. For me, they're just a tremendously boring car. But, you know, it's great. Yeah, they absolutely last forever. Corolla's too small. I mean, my first car was a 97 Mazda Protege. It was technically a 97 and a half. It was a half Ford, half Mazda, aka the Fazda. After that, I had a 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix, which was literally like a fucking sled with a motor slammed on it, with the 2.2 Ecotec. Great motor, except the fact that to replace the thermostat in it, you literally need to put the car up on a lift, remove the entire exhaust, and then access it. Ironically, the Scion XB is one of the roomiest vehicles of all time. I had a friend that was 6'5" that drove one and still had time. Nice and sprightly. All right, James May. Do you get a fizzing sensation at the base of your penis? Is it brown? Nah, the current ride for me is a 2014 Ford Fusion, the 1.5 liter turbocharged version. The joy of the Honda Civic. The Kia Stinger's nice. It's just, for me, maintenance on Kia stuff is a little fucking whack. Now, what the fuck am I even supposed to be doing? The Passport and the HRV. The other thing is those cars make me very sad because they're like, my next car will probably be some sort of Ford. I was really hoping they'd bring back the ST and RS lines because now I actually have like a big boy job. I can kind of fucking afford it. But I guess such is not the case. We'll see. You know, who knows what Ford's going to be producing 5-6 years from now. Now I can make Zettel. But yeah, my stepfather runs a Ford dealership, so I pretty much get a deal on everything. Ain't nothing wrong with Intercity, baby. We're like a mile and a half from Philadelphia, like city proper, so. Yeah, dude, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with public transportation. Public transportation is fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, realistically, I'm like 2.5 miles away from my work. It only takes like 15 minutes to get there, but because of all sorts of construction that's going on and traffic buildup, it takes me like an hour to get home. So I told my boss, like, at this point, because we're for the foreseeable future not going back to the office, that I would prefer to just stay at home and work. He's like, all right. All right, one sec, y'all. I'm gonna turn on some hot water and make some tea. All this talking. All right. Okay, I'm back. I know I'm a pompous jackass. What do you want from me? French Canadian? Oh, you mean a Quebecois? Yeah. I will never understand why I am so popular with French Canadian streamers. Does this mean like I'm an honorary member of French Canada? Like literally, I think like most days this stream is like half Canadian. Can I make a bug net yet? I can't. Look, I have no problem with it. As long as one of y'all works at Titty Bank. The Titty Bank? Oh, no doubt. Except most of the Canadians bully me and threaten to beat me up. Looking at you, Denny. Yeah, the TD Bank. I am about 5'9", 160, 165. I am aggressively from the city of Philadelphia. I will literally fight anything or anyone. I am in pretty okay shape, I would suggest. I mean, I work out every day. Aggressively Philadelphian. Yeah, everyone in look, you don't want to fight someone from Philadelphia. You don't want to get in an argument with someone from New York City. Oh, hey, it's BGG. What's up, friend? I've brought my axe to the party. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? Yay. Is everyone sharpening their knife? Don't worry, I'm completely lost in Atelier Ryza. How are you today, sir? What were you up to? Yeah, see, I told y'all. No one's talking shit on Philly, man. We were having a discussion about, for some reason, the very large presence of French Canadians in chat, and that the French Canadian that I would most likely want to meet is aggressive towards me. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what you're talking about, but this game definitely has a sweet photo mode. So you can take all sorts of photos of your favorite characters. Yo, an anonymous gifter coming in, dropping 5 subs off. Phony Cloud, Ichigo, Yitamoda, Tom, and Kyoryu. Please enjoy your trip to the Pepper Bar. See, like, it's got this nifty photo mode, though. And we can meet our friend. This is... Oh my. This is our friend, Lila. She's a very nice lady. She has a very large plot of land over here behind the workshop. And she has just... camera's a little... She would, but she's currently has a very stiff back. So, exactly. Watch out for the pointy bits. So what are y'all up to tonight? Still doing some Final Fantasy Fiesta stuff, or are you working on some side stuff? Yeah, she holds herself. Being Canadians. Final Fantasy Fiesta? Nice. I think last I checked you were on 12. Okay. Doing some jellies? How many rooms and what were your yellow liquids like? Only I could remember what I'm supposed to be doing now. Be great. I can travel. Last thing I did was I talked to Chain was not cooperating. It is rather tricky. Oh, can we get a shout out for BGG as well? If y'all don't know BGG, great content, and once a year does the Final Fantasy Fiesta, which is a playthrough of the entire Final Fantasy series alongside of 7 Sins. Let's get back this way. Yeah. I actually was doing Final Fantasy 12 earlier. I've decided to go back and at the behest of the wonderful, wonderful people that support this channel, promised I would go back to Final Fantasy XII any percent. And let me tell you, while I was gone for 2 or 3 years, they changed the route up, and boy, is it very spicy. BGG is taller than you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, I've been speedrunning Nier Automata for the past 1.5 years, and I needed a break. My hands were starting to hurt. I was starting to really lose focus with the run. It's honestly one of the most technical and difficult games I've ever played. I'm not even top 10, but like if I lose 4 or 5 seconds in certain sectors of the run, it's just over. But it's been cool. I actually am stuck at Ahriman right now. Yeah. I just wanted to swap it up, and to be honest, my time in that game is not as good as it should be. If I can just get a run to the end of the game, I should be able to PB. So yeah, it was just like one of those things. Like I still enjoy Nier Automata. It's just I don't enjoy speedrunning it right now. So I have to I gotta back off on it, give it some time, and you know, I'm definitely planning on going back to it in the future. The prequel to the game, Nier Replicant, is receiving a remaster / re-release in April. That should be out, and I would like to get a speedrun of that under my belt, and then eventually go back to Nier Automata, maybe on a different category. Yeah, Earthbound's fun, Chrono Trigger's fun, Final Fantasy X's fun. Yeah, the thing with Earthbound and Chrono Trigger, especially if you're running like the Manip version of both of those games, are just incredibly unforgiving. Yeah, as you know, as I know, even from the outside, the manipulation for Earthbound is absolutely absurd. The manipulation for Chrono Trigger is not the easiest to learn. Yeah, basically that's where I got with Nier Automata at this point. Like if I make any big mistake, it's over. Even like medium-sized mistakes are questionable. Any percent for Nier Automata is not the new cheat code. Any percent is to A ending. The fastest ending is actually still W. Have we run cheat code percent? Yeah, there's a little bit of an aggressive push for it, but basically it comes down to how good is your opening section, and then what's your luck on angles. But it's like right around a 5-minute run, realistically. I haven't checked personally because I've kind of been out of the loop for a bit. But they were kind of talking about maybe allowing it as a joke category for like A to Z runs. There's Denny. We were speaking about you. I am the new cheat code. Denny, we were talking about French Canadians that want to get into a fight with me, and look, lo and behold, you have shown your face. Denny is also a monster of a human being, but I would definitely fight him.
I choose to use this moment to say hello to Alec with a CK.
Oh, dude, I would totally fight you. I'd take my shirt off. You want to have a Donnybrook? Dennis McCallus. But I see you are here for the best game of all time as well. Ah, this dude just wants lumber to trade for... Ooh. Is that 80 quality... 80 quality, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Here, you can have my cheap, useless wood, bro. Oh, you want 8? Yeah, sure, I got 8 for you, dude. That's really high quality. Tabernacle. I mean... Look, I want you to know that Denny has a weak leg and knee because he broke it a few years ago. I will let you know that Denny has a much better voice than me and is superiorly handsome. Don't worry, everybody. Bricktop will be officiating the fight. For those of you that can get that reference, bonus points for you. Nah, Denny's a handsome fella. I'm just here to blow up barrels. There's more than one Canadian. I've seen Letterkenny. There's at least 10 Canadians. You like Dags? Yeah, shoutouts to one of the best Guy Ritchie films of all time, Snatch. Ah, dude, great movie. You're on thin fucking ice, my pedigree chums. And I shall be under it when it breaks. Now fuck off. For those of you that haven't seen that movie, would highly recommend it. It has probably one of the best casts, with the exception of Brad Pitt, like, before they got big. Jason Statham, Benicio del Toro, Dennis Farina, Brad Pitt. I forget who else was in. I know I'm missing like a big name. Heavy is good. Heavy is reliable. Okay, for real. I need to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. For some reason, I feel like I've lost the ability to check my own quests. And that's not a good thing. Oh, I gotta go to Ryza's room. Okay. I forgot about Vinnie Jones. Famous footballer, Vinnie Jones, aka the Murderer. I don't think that's actually his nickname, but I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess the quest is either... Jesus, Denny. It's all right. I mean, you could come to America. We only got $1,800 to subsist for 9 months, 10 months. It was a good time. Did you know that cardboard is edible? I must be missing a joke within this series about the barrels. She gets mad hype about barrels. Yep, glue is edible. It's not vegan, but it's edible. Is it? Okay, I figured. Yeah, they did. I am not a... look, believe it or not, I'm actually not an anime catboy space prince. I am, in fact, an office worker that just happens to stream a lot. What? What? Shelby giving me shit over here. I mean, look, until I can get the surgeries to make it happen, nope, not a catboy. Really? Okay, so I haven't played the PS2 versions of this game, and I also know they are incredibly expensive. Yeah, it still wants me to go to Ryza's room. Look, hey, listen. Elon Musk said we could have cat girls. Cat boys are not far behind, all right? And at this point, even though I gave up drinking, I don't think cat boys are gonna exist. I'll be a cat man. Chain smoking cigarettes and depressingly drinking my 5th whiskey of the hour. I mean, realistically, so as it will shock no one, yeah, there are extreme forms of body modification where you can have you can have skin relocated, so yes, you could have kitty cat ears. It's a question of connecting, like, maybe nerve endings and some sort of small muscle tissue that would make it, like, move. Well, I mean, like, I'm talking, like, repositioning them to the top of your head. It's a lot, yeah. I mean, I could have my ears pointed. I'm not sure how much I want to do that, to be honest, because it'll really fucking hurt, because basically you're slicing your ear in half and then, you know, suturing it shut. And, like, there are other complications that could arise from that, such as, you know, infection, loss of not all of your hearing, but your hearing isn't going to be as good. Yeah, bionic implants would be dope. I've spent enough time in tattoo shops and body modification places to know that, well, anything's possible. It's just a question of what your pain tolerance is. Yeah, right. Like, it's not super common, but I've definitely seen it in the wild. Yeah, exactly, Grang. I mean, the good thing is there's been a lot of research into, like, using hybrid metals and, you know, polymers to help improve joint quality, especially with a lot of artificial stuff. I mean, back in the day when we were using, like, fucking cobalt to make hip implants. Yeah. I mean, I'm like... look, I'm never opposed to anything. It's just a question of, do I want to? Yep, titanium is biostable. There's been a lot of advancements in the past few years, which is really cool. Titanium isn't super heavy. It's a little bit heavier than aluminum, but lighter than steel. The issue with titanium is it is a son of a bitch to work with. Tungsten, well, tungsten's pretty heavy too, but it just, like, the process of forging and shaping and, like, hardening titanium is very difficult due to the high amounts of temperature and pressure you need. Yeah, tungsten is very heavy. Tungsten screws. That is probably the most obscure joke you will ever hear me make, and I think only one person will get that, and it's probably my wife. Some tungsten screws. Advil. Hello and welcome to Hardwell's Hardware. I've got lots of hardware. What do you need? I'm the best DJ in the whole wide world. Wow, did she just make a paper cutting joke? I mean, it's the heaviest thing that Amazon will ship, but will it show up on time? Damn, calling my girl Ryza an appetizer? Child, she a whole meal. Anyway. Actually, I wanted to actually go to the shop. I have so much stuff to sell off. Please give me money. The only thing I haven't figured out yet in this game is how do I make lots of money, because I have not been making lots of money and it makes me sad. So I need to play, like, this guessing game of can I sell this? Is this worth selling? Yeah, I'm trying to get through this so I can like experience it, but like I'm one of those people, I never play new games when they come out, mainly because my backlog is so hilariously bad right now. Like I still have to get through Xenoblade Chronicles 1, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and P5R. P5, bless you, Freya. Oh, did she tuck herself in? It looks like the ferret tucked herself in. Yo, what up, Dankle? Long time no see, brother. Yeah. So P5R is not a big deal for me just because I've played through P5 already and I've spoiled myself with lots of the speedrun tech, so you'll probably see a lot of that. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, I know that that's going to take me quite a bit of time. Like the only, I think, honestly, the last game I bought on release, like actually on release day or received on release day, was Final Fantasy 15. Oh, and TZA. I bought TZA. Excuse me. But before that, it was like Final Fantasy 15. Near Replicant is going to be probably the only game this year that I buy at like launch. That is old one. Yeah, 47. Ticket to Star Wars Episode 6? Hell yeah. See, the thing is, I'm refusing to buy a PS5 until Final Fantasy 16 comes out. So if it does come out this year, well, I gotta get a PS5. But I'm honestly trying to wait as long as I can because we know how Sony do. Sony be like, oh, here it is, it's amazing, you love it. And then like a year later, they'll be like, we made it better, and it's like 20 times faster, and the graphics are better. So I'm kind of holding on to that. And the other thing is they haven't even released the M.2 port for like the memory expansion. And if I'm gonna spend $500 on a console that I'm going to need to put more memory into, because we all know I will, you know, I'd rather wait until that is ready to go. And I'm sure they'll have some sort of optimized, you know, memory stick for it. Good old PS5. Yo, I actually have money. Dope. Oh. I will definitely buy that. Definitely worth it. We got lucky here. So now we have a necklace. There we go. Dude, right? I as much as I feel like I definitely am not getting 100% of this game, I feel like everyone can just have a good time because it is very, very relaxing. Especially coming out of like whatever chaotic bullshit speedrun I'm on about. You know, whether it's Nier Automata when you're, you know, inputting 500-600 actions per minute or inputs per minute, or the tedium of Final Fantasy 12, or whatever shenanigans I have going on with Ghost in the Shell. You know, it's a good game to come back to and just chill with. Because like when we look at the other games that I've been casualing, Drakengard 1, 100%, like that's been pretty difficult. P4G, we're doing Harem Route, which is a lot of tedium and me double and triple checking myself, and the dungeon grinds are still kind of up in the air. Like, you know, this is like my one relaxing game that I have. At least for now.
Speaking of Ghost in the Shell, I'll remind everyone again as we've made some new friends along the way. On the 27th, I will be on Games Done Quick at some point around 10 o'clock at night, maybe later, doing Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex for one of their shows called Never Before Seen, where they're going to showcase a bunch of speedruns that have never really been seen before on the channel. Yo, what up, Trad? What's up, Teon? How are you? Them creamy trad thighs. Larry getting adamant about our D&D session on Sunday. Oh, cool. You got it up and running? Shoutouts to Trad, taking my old PC off my hands at a friendly discount. Our D&D sessions on Sunday will be much, much more fluid. We'll have better audio, hopefully. And won't have to worry about his computer melting. At this point, we're now just limited by everyone's internet speed, so that's cool. Also, speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, our good friend, if we didn't shout out BGG, let's do that. Phenomenon was also in on the chat. Recommend giving that lad a follow. Normally, I end up hosting him because he stays up super late past me. Very good friend of the stream, very good resource to have. And also entertaining as hell. That young man has been pushing for partners, so if you haven't, give him a follow and definitely check out his stream, especially if you stay up late. Well worth your view, I promise. Oh, calm down. Not you guys, her dad. Look, Devray Clownston has no need for love, but will accept it generously. Oh, dang. I think Bruce I looked at. She found an interest. It wasn't successful, but she found one. That'll be... I've been working on a 3D print commission for the past week and a half, and I'm on the last piece tonight. It should be done sometime tomorrow afternoon, and I'm just trying to remember how I printed the supports on it. Look, the last thing I need is an Alec and Larry love story. Should be weird. Well, we have to fix the house so Claudia can come and join us. Look, I'm all for it. Y'all want to do it, just don't tell me about it. I know too much about both of you. It would just be kind of weird. No, to be fair, Alec, you do pull your hair up and shave the goatee. Nah, anyway, sorry.
村の連中も水漏れする家を貸すなんて何考えてんだが、大事なお客人だろう。
Look, do you or do you not give your homies a good night
い
kiss?
や、引っ越してきた当初は何ともなかったのだ。ただ、そのすぐ後に地震があっただろ。
地震？そんなのあったっけか？
You gotta tuck your homies in.
あったよ。
Oh, trust me, dude. Now that we have to wear masks all the time and my hair's longer, I definitely get some very confused looks some days.
あるいは本当にこの家の耐久性に問題があるのか。
村の連中が慣れちゃってるだけだと思いますよ。僕が気づいたのも。
まあそれはいい。問題はその地震の後、地下室に水が漏れ出すようになったことだ。
旧市街は地盤が脆いって言われてますからね。地下はよく。
All right, so now this is Atelier Handyman, where we're going to have to repair this house. I'm gonna call in the code inspector on this one. I mean, this is just a nightmare. Like, these studs are not to code. I have no idea what this electrical system is. This needs to be upgraded to at least 220. Tim Allen's a dick.
まさかそんな大きな地震ここじゃ起きないよ。っていうか
Oh, the Johnny Bullets thing? That shit's hilarious.
ゆっくり浸水してああなっちまったんだってさ。俺が生まれるずっと前の話だけどな。
Damn, girl, you looking good. What's your name? Thanks. My name's Felix.
確かこ
Ah.
の島を囲むエリプス湖は
Tim Allen, yeah, Tim Allen has a sweet mugshot.
軍が浸食を助けているのだ。
Speaking of someone, who were we talking about earlier? Oh, Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis got thrown out of a pharmacy today.
翡翠湖？
Dude, so like I follow the cosplayer and he is just such a sweet dude.
自分が住んでるところなのに。
I think he might be Canadian.
いやだって誰も教えねえから。
難しい話はそれまでにして地下室に行ってみ
All right, so now we're gonna go in this guy into Uncle Touchy's naked puzzle basement. Bro, just all right. Here's what you do, right? You just throw a toaster in it. Boom, hot tub. I don't know. Like from his Twitter though, he's a very, very sweet guy.
水はあっちの
何か思いついたのか？
まあね何が必要かは
We're going to need concrete.
おお、
とりあえずメモしておく。待っててくださいルベルトさん。
分かってるって。
お父さん私もライザを手伝っていいよね。
危険は
Dangerous? That's my middle name. Actually, it's not. My middle name is completely boring and nondescript.
みんなお願いね。
おう、どこに行く？
I'm definitely gonna have to start taking notes because now I don't have like the actual memo stuff. I actually know what that is.
おう、どこに行く？
He is a mysterious figure, but I have spent time with him. Okay, so I need to go to Atelier Ryza, and I need to make something. You ready for bed, Bubba? You need a couple minutes. Yeah, it's already 12:30. What? What? I'm not tired. I was just asking. All right, so we got like 10, 15 more minutes here. Mom says I can stay up and play video games with you guys longer. Everyone say thanks, Mom.
As it turns out, I have everything I need already due to my obsessive nature of grabbing everything I could possibly need already.
これでいいかな。これでうまくいくかな。
Nah, normally we call it at 12:30 Eastern, but
悪くないんじゃ
we
ない
got
か
some
な。
friends in here. Figure we hang out for a little bit. Shelby's also engrossed in a book that I got her for Christmas, so staying up and reading. Ooh, hey, one more thing on the material guide. Cool.
ねえどこに行くんだい
よーし。
Yeah, I bought her one of my. And spare me from the potential ridiculous commentary about this. I bought her Ender's Game. Despite the fact that the author is kind of a cringy person. Thankfully, not very vocal about it. Yes, Bethesda is making an Indiana Jones game. Yeah, Orson Scott Card is an absolute flaming dickhead. Sadly, I didn't learn that until like a year or two ago after I already bought it. But I bought it from like a local bookstore, so whatever. I was helping out the senior center. But yeah, it is a good book. I would recommend it, but buy it secondhand. Don't support him.
水漏れを塞ぐ道具です。
Yeah, Ender's Game is a very important book.
これが
多分うまくいくと思うんですけど。
では実際にやってみせてもらおうか。
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we learn from the things that we are given. Yeah, it's a damn shame.
これよし。
It's a shame. It's a very, very good book. Terrific book.
確認しよ
The
う。
author, however, is just a fucking garbage dumpster.
どうですか。
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, as much as I love Harry Potter growing up, I used to have all the books in hardcover, and I lost them in a flood.
すでにここにある水を
I've had no desire to replace them whatsoever because J.K. Rowling's just problematic as, well, I don't know, fucking super gluing your nuts to your leg.
どうも。あ、課題はこれで合格ですか。
確認はまだだが
Yeah, dude in a full suit.
最初の課題は合格だ。
Yeah, it was very good.
どうも簡単に解決するとは
But, like, yeah, I just can't bring myself to support that kind of behavior. I have too many friends. Too many friends that fall into the circle that she decides to hate on and poke fun at, so
最初。
what does that say about me if I support that behavior?
お父さん。
Yeah, Speaker for the Dead has no right being as entertaining as it actually is. It is incredibly fucking slow to start, though, I gotta tell you.
当然だろう。今回の課題は私個人が彼女の腕前を見るためのものだ。完全に認めるにはまだ早すぎる。
Yeah, she is still a sorry person. Yeah, dude, like, I don't understand her chronic need to backpedal and then double down on stuff.
クラウディア。
Like,
リベルトさんの言うこと
they're
が正
like,
しいよ。
理解が早いのは良い。
I don't get it. Some people are just dumb and like digging their holes.
用意させてもらおう。
ごめんね。
All right, careful now. Let's not start slinging blame and pointing fingers. Y'all ruining my Atelier Ryza vibe, okay? I'm very interested in the plot in this story. Yeah, Children of the Mind was a bit of a tough read for me at the tender age of 13. Well, then you're not paying attention. This is a masterfully written story by Koei Tecmo.
ねえどこに行くんだい
Excuse me.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to go, so I guess I'm going to bed.
よーし行くぞ。休まるね。
What do you mean? There's jiggle physics for you, SNES. Here's SNES's interpretation of the plot of the game. Right in this area, right here. There is a lot of thigh in this game. There's even some serious man thigh. Some creamy, creamy man thigh.
よいしょ。
Okay, so I need to look at my map and look for a green door. I have no green doors. This is interesting.
どこに行こうかな。
She does run kind of goofy, but it's very endearing.
よーし行くぞ。どうしようかな。
Okay, I have nothing there. What the hell?
燃えないように気をつけよう。
Oh, thanks for the eternal fire.
よし。
ほうほう
I mean, I don't have a thing for feet. It's just she kind of stands a little instepped. She's got some camber. All right, so like one of y'all got something for me to do, right? Not just wandering around aimlessly. Yeah, I would love to see this game eventually get some like English VA. There's a lot of great talent. Wait, this game doesn't have an actual story? Where's the... I don't know what you're talking about. Wow. Are we taking time to to compliment the outfits? Nice. All right, Pat. Pat the perv over here. Oh, he works at a dye house on the island. Yeah, it's super cute. Like the clothing design in this game is super cool. As the somewhat fashion-forward lad that I am. What's the Japanese term for that, Alec? Hold on. Let me look up Slugbox real quick. Shimapan. There we go. Yeah, so far I've learned that I need to gather things. And I need to use the power of alchemy and anime. Yes, I believe so.
Look, okay, we went as far as me having to use Slugbox as a reference. Like, I think we've literally hit the lowest point we can hit in this stream. How much lower can we go? Slugbox makes amazing art, but like definitely isn't something that you want to bring up with your casual acquaintances. Like, y'all check that newest Slugbox drawing? It's definitely not something I'm going to tell my boss about tomorrow. Is it bedtime, Bubbers? What's that mean? All right, we're going to cap it here before I wander around more aimlessly. We'll take it back to Ryza's room. You got them nuclear codes? I don't know, Larry. I am not the head of the Anime Girl Consortium. I am only the registered delegate for the Anime Catboy Consortium. All right, but we're gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Y'all are absolutely terrific. Let me end this here. Boop. And what we are gonna do is just hit it with the old Alt F4. Wow. We can check on the ferret, who definitely, yep, there she is. She's got herself all tucked in, a little arm, laying on her back. Not a care in the world. But we'll bring it over here. Not that one. Oh, God, that's so bright. I apologize. Anyway, we're going to call it a night. I will find someone for us to raid. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a very large amount of sugar peas. If you are interested in the content that I do, feel free to pop into the Discord. You can keep track of all sorts of interesting things that go on, our weekly schedule, etc. Yeah, thank you again for the big ol' raid.